Oh my gosh, yes.
This is amazing. I just want everyone to know this wouldn't happen on anyone else's stream.
No,
Okay?
it would
Get this
not.
done
Oh
shit.
my god, it would be frowned
Only
upon by
the
most
best
people.
content over here.
Hey, we go live
Oh, wow.
and earthquakes happen.
No, you're not.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, it's about that time of the show, right?
Oh, must be. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Whack Comics. We're here today with the infamous artist, Austin Lemme. Austin, how you doing, man?
Greetings, everyone. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. We already have some people in the chat. We've got Panda. What's up, Panda? Look at this new banner style on the bottom. I've been seeing people doing that. I don't like it. And change it back. Raider Bear, how you doing, Raider? DJ Lynx, what's up, man? I just saw your Mandalorian deluxe review. I love that you get 2 of the child in that. That is fucking sick.
Yeah, I watched that earlier. That statue is awesome.
Yeah, I just want the child. That'd probably cost so much, but that is sick. So we always start out with what we've been reading. So if you want to tell us anything you've been reading lately or anything good, you can start us off.
Today I read Homesick Pilots, 7 Secrets. That's all I've read today, but I picked up, actually 7 Secrets is the only thing that I picked up other than I got a blank for Haha.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to do a little doodle on that, and we'll see what I come up with there. I haven't read it yet. I've heard great things. So depending on what I pick up out of the story will determine what I draw on the cover. So we'll see about that.
What do you think of Homesick Pilots?
I like it. It took a good twist in the story. Have you been reading it?
I read the first issue, but that's it.
Okay, so the first issue kind of left on a little bit of a cliffhanger, but the second issue is a little more of what's going on or what could potentially be going on. I thought it was good. I liked it.
Okay, cool. We've got Robo Strange in here. What's up? I'm going to change this thing because I don't like it. Everyone always does this bubble one. You guys like this bubble one? Yeah, I guess it's okay. Whatever. We need to have customs, Austin Lemme customs for the bottom little chat. That would look sick.
Oh, that's going to be expensive.
for us or for the StreamYard?
Both.
All right. Well, I read a ton. So I finished Invincible. Here's the last hardcover. I got all the hardcovers.
So you're done with the whole series?
I'm done with that. Yeah, I didn't even finish the book before I decided I'm not reading these compendiums anymore. I'm buying all the hardcovers because the story is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I'm done, and that was insane. I might be doing a review soon on the channel, but basically, if you haven't read it, you need to read it. I don't know what else. If anything, I know it's 144 issues. So that's daunting. It always has been daunting for me to get into a big chat like that, or big, not chat, bunch of issues, but it just gets so good. That first volume sets up the whole fucking story.
So I read them single issues. What issues or what part of the story does the first book cover?
The first book is 1 through 13, I think.
That's pretty early on. Yeah. Because it changes from the very beginning, the first issues to the end, it's like a completely different world.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. In the best way too, because sometimes the stories change like that and it's not good because you loved it from the beginning and it's it changes so much that it's just not as good. But this, in my opinion, it was great throughout. There were 5 issues of the 144 that I thought were good. The rest of them were excellent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you read them in single issues. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, I did single issues, but I got them digitally, so I was able to power through them because I just read it myself. I think I finished reading it late last year.
Oh, okay. So it was recent.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? I just sent the compendiums to Sammy. You should go follow her, Samantha Elizabeth. That's probably not her name. I'm doing really good so far hosting.
Yeah, so I was actually on the show when she was on the show.
Yep.
Because that's when you drank all that beer.
I don't think I drank any, just a couple.
A couple cases. But yeah, that's probably why you don't remember. But yeah, I follow her.
Yeah. Everybody needs to go check out Sammy. She's on Fandomverse channel 2 on YouTube. She's really cool, and she does a lot of reviews, and she works at a comic book shop and does a lot of climbing, a bunch of stuff like that. So some other books I read. I read a bunch this week. At least it feels like I did. I read. Let me start. Knock 'em Dead. Did you read Knock 'em Dead?
Nope.
So in the first one, basically, it's this comedian that's trying to make it, and he dies basically at the end. He has no heartbeat, and you don't really know what's going on because he's not dead. And number 2 is I didn't like it at all, so I'm dropping that.
There you go. The only thing I know about that is the book that Bueller got his variant for, right?
Yeah, it is. And that's actually why I read it, because I thought, oh, he's doing it. And the first one I thought was pretty good, but number 2 I didn't like. Crossover number 3. Did you read that one?
I did. Yeah, actually, I had to, because I'm a huge Spawn fan, I had to go and chase and get all of those variants.
Yeah, I saw that you were just talking about First Gunslinger. You're looking to get that this year.
Yeah, I'm hunting that one down. I was able to get my hands on the 1 in 100 for that too.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. But what did you think of Crossover 3?
It was solid. I really liked the beginning, how it like referenced Watchmen, because I'm a big Watchmen fan, so that was super cool. I love the dome, and I love Ellie and Ava. So I feel like we're starting to get the main characters, but I didn't love the new, or technically old, characters they brought in that I don't know anything about.
Oh yeah, what was the name of that group? I don't even remember.
Yeah, exactly. I'll never remember. It's just a group of comic book characters from some indie title that somebody wrote, and I just don't care. So I'm hoping it's just like they're going to be a fun group, and we'll kind of add more characters as it goes. Those weren't characters that Donny Cates wrote back in the day before he got big, was it? I feel like one of them was. I think that first group was. But I don't know about the lightning bolt guy.
And the other guy is supposed to be Doctor Strange, right?
I don't think so.
No?
The lightning bolt guy?
No. The wizard that
yeah.
into the escape.
I think so. So he says the paybacks. Cates did write it. Jeff just told us. I want to say Lee is reading that, so if he was here, he'd be able to tell us more about it. But I don't care. I don't care to read it. What'd you say?
I said, well, Lee is not here.
No, Lee is not here. This is a Australia free stream. So we're just trying to represent America today. If you're from Australia, you can still watch if you want, but we're just focusing on America today. I'm just kidding. Everyone's welcome, even Australians. Except for Lee. Then I read Firepower number 7. I thought that was good. It's a little slow, just a little bit.
Yeah, so I dropped Firepower, at least picking up the physical books. I read it digitally, and no regrets. I think I'm going to probably continue to read it, but I'm not going to pick up the books anymore. It's just not going at the pace that I'd like. Yeah,
I think I'm still holding on to that feeling I had in the first trade paperback, the prelude. Is that what it was? The prelude, because that was amazing. That all I could think is this story is just going to blow my mind, and then it just has been fine.
Yeah, it's just dragging on a little too slow for me. So hopefully they pick up.
Yeah, it's Kirkman, so I think it will. It just might take a little longer than I like. So I read Venom. Venom was solid. Venom's been really slow ever since the King in Black. It's kind of the opposite of what I thought would happen. Did you read Venom?
I did. Yep. Yeah, it was okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know. I wanted it to progress the King in Black, but I guess it's more of a tie-in, so it's not going to.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's my opinion. That's just what.
We'll see how that plays out. So you just caught up on a lot of reading from last week's books then.
We did the stream before these came out, so I'm still like I haven't talked about these yet.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what me and Lee always do. Jeff, who won the pie in the face, currently it's not done yet, but currently I'm in the lead to get pied in the face. I'm glad you brought that up. So if you go to our 314 subscriber giveaway, which is pie 3.14, you can go leave a comment and vote for who gets a pie in the face, and we're doing it next week. We're going to do the giveaway for America and the US and Australia, and then I'm going to get pied in the face currently. But if you all go vote for Lee right now, he's not in here, then he can get pied in the face instead of me, and that would be great.
How close is it?
I don't think it's that close.
No?
I think it's like 9-5 or something right now. So, and you can also send in a video, any length. It can be 5 seconds. It can be a minute of you yelling whack comics or making fun of us or saying, I hate whack comics or love it. And it's 5 extra entries into win the giveaway. But we're going to up it to 10 because we haven't gotten that many yet. We've gotten 3, I think. So if you send in any video of saying anything about whack comics, it doesn't have to be edited. It doesn't have to be anything special. You're going to get, this is the American giveaway. I got this signed book. I've got Silver Surfer Black #1 and Kylo Ren #1. All pretty hot books.
Right on.
Except for the ones that aren't. Simple Simon, what's up, man? No, don't vote for me, Simon. Oh, look what Jeff said. Oh, he wants me. Well, I decided to cut the rest of my hair off, but here it is.
Did you use the comic book?
Yeah, I used the comic book to finish it off. It works great. That 9.8 sharp edges. Simon, you have until like next Tuesday to send it in because we're going to do it on Wednesday. So if you can send in a video by Tuesday, anything, literally anything, 5 seconds of you on your phone saying, fuck you, Lee, that would be good. You get 10 entries to win. Okay, so the next book I read, Star Wars High Republic. Did you read that one?
No, I don't do Star Wars comics.
I don't either. I think it's like the second one I've ever read, that Kylo Ren and this one. And it was good. I think it has like potential. There's a lot of cool characters and potentially cool setup. I don't know if I want to get into spoilers, but I want to say one thing that's a little spoilerish, just a little bit. But Yoda shows up. So it's like younger Yoda. I want to say he's probably like 500 years old or 400 years old. So he's like middle-aged or a little under middle-aged. So that's pretty cool. I really hope. Yeah,
Middle-aged Yoda. Yeah, he died when he was, over 900 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
Yoda's got a lot of story to tell. He could pop up wherever he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And the main characters seem like they're going to be cool. Oh, I also read Cobra Kai because I've been on a major Cobra Kai kick. What's up, Legion? How you doing?
I can't seem to escape Cobra Kai. I'm going to have to finish. I watched the first 2 seasons. I'm going to have to watch this 3rd season.
Well, I was going to get into it later, but now that we're in it, do you like it?
Yeah, I do like it. I don't know why I didn't watch. I don't have a good excuse as to why I haven't watched season 3 yet, but it's queued up and ready to go. I may just knock that out this weekend.
Yeah, you really should. It's so good. So I read Cobra Kai, and basically Cobra Kai, it's just 4 issues, and it goes through Johnny's perspective on the original Karate Kid movie. I wish they went a little deeper into Johnny's, but it's super, super good. And I saw Dustin get this, and I said, I really have to get this. Cobra Kai #1, 9.8. I didn't even know it existed until Dustin showed it, and I was super
There you
excited.
go. And now you got the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I'm super happy about that. Another book I read this week. Oh, I read Batman Ego, which I normally don't talk about like past issues, but Batman Ego is going to be one of the stories that bases on the new Batman movie.
Okay.
So, did you know that, or do you know anything about that?
No, I had no idea.
Okay, so what was it? Matt Reeves, the director, said Batman Ego was one of the influences for it. And basically, Batman battles within himself. So it's like Bruce Wayne sees Batman in his mansion, and he is basically talking to himself on like, why is he Batman? What does he get out of it? Like, what is the importance of not killing people? And that's the whole story. It was super interesting.
I like the story. I just hope that what's the guy's name? Robert Pattinson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paddington, something like that. Anyway,
I think he just goes by Paddington.
Paddington. I just hope he's not whiny. You know, I want to make sure he's tough. I mean, I liked the trailer. I'm all for it. I'm excited to see it. I can't wait. I just hope he does a good job.
Yeah, me too. I really have liked Pattinson ever since like Twilight. I didn't watch Twilight, but after Twilight, he's been in a few indie movies that I thought he was really like a hard ass in, which kind of surprised me. So I'm hoping he's good. I'm hoping the movie's good. I also read Reckless, which was probably my favorite story from them. Sean Phillips and Brubaker. Have you read Reckless?
Nope.
He said Lighthouse was fantastic. I need to watch that one still. I like Willem Dafoe, so I definitely need to watch that one. But I heard it's so fucking trippy.
It's weird.
Those are the kind of movies that really I'll love or I'll hate, and I just never really wanted to watch it because of that. But I need to.
Oh, I think you'll really like it. It's like a very good traditional kind of indie film, all black and white. It's wild.
What's up, Southern Comic Geek? We got a giveaway. If you're not in it, make sure you go check it out. You can send a video to Lee at any amount, and you get 5 entries. That's now 10 entries into the giveaway. Let's see if I can find the email you send Lee. I've never been the one to click stuff. Usually Lee does all this because it's the only thing he's good at, so I let him do it.
It's the only thing he's good at, huh?
Yeah. No, I can't find it. So I'll just tell you. It's whackcomics, ONYT @gmail.com, I think. I'll double check.
So far, You're getting a B- on hosting by yourself.
No, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. On YouTube @gmail.com. So there's the email. You want to send Lee the email right there. And you Raider. Tyler needs a pie in the face. Stop it, guys. Stop it. I also read Haha. Have you said you hadn't read Haha?
No, so, but I'm probably going to read it tonight. I'm excited to read it. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and I really enjoy Ice Cream Man, so I'm excited to see what's going on with this book.
Yeah, I loved it. It seriously was so great. I don't know. I want to say it's going to be like Ice Cream Man, where it's an anthology and we get different characters every time, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
I believe that it is.
Okay. It kind of seemed that way just from the end because it shows like a picture of the cover for the next issue.
Yeah, and I don't remember the name. Is it something Prince? Is the one?
Maxwell Prince.
His writing style is incredible. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, he's the best. He's honestly one of my favorite writers right now. He's I wonder if he could do anything besides horror, because I personally have never been into horror, and he's basically gotten me into it.
I think his writing style is, in my opinion, more psychological than horror.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Puts the characters in scary situations, but it always comes down to like psychological twists and stuff like that. But yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
really-
the art style might be more horror than the actual story.
Yeah, and I think the art style is actually pretty simple, but it fits the writing style so well that I love all of those.
Yeah, I've got what's his name? Martin Morazzo. I've got one of his original pages from Ice Cream Man right up there. Lee got it for me.
Yeah, I remember when you opened that up.
I would say, like, initially I always liked him as an artist, but then when I started reading she could fly, that's what it was. He drew that. I realized how much his art is real, like, affects me personally. It does seem very simple. Like, I don't know if he does anything over the top where I'm like, wow, look at that art. That is insane. But it just grabs the characters and it encapsulates the story so well. I love the way he does eyes though. Super creepy eyes.
Yeah, as long as his art is helping tell the story, he's doing it right.
Yeah, it's super good. So the last thing I read this week, I actually just found it at my LCS and I saw it and I said, I better just grab this. Let's see if I can make myself big for this one. It's called Fangs. I just saw it on the shelf and I was like, wow, that looks cool. I wonder what it is. And I cracked it open and decided to buy it so my wife could read it too. And it's about a vampire and a werewolf couple. So, like, here's a page from it. And it's like, I would say it's a really simple, quick read, but it was so good. And it's done by Sarah Anderson, which I had never heard of before, but apparently she's some big deal because she has like 1 million fucking followers on Twitter. And I tagged her in my review on Twitter and I got like 2,000 likes, which I've never gotten anything like that on Twitter. It was like my phone wouldn't stop blowing up for the last 48 hours.
Did that come out recently, or is that an older book?
I want to say it was a month ago.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it was so good though. It's just like a really simple story. There's not a whole lot of depth to it, but the characters, it's just their relationship. That's it, which I really liked. And my wife read it and she said she saw like a lot of similarities in story arcs, like mini story arcs from like Interview with a Vampire and Twilight, which I've only seen Interview with a Vampire once. I didn't really like it, but she loves that movie.
I don't know what's wrong with you. That was an incredible.
It was like 10 years ago. So maybe I just need to give it another shot.
Yeah, you need to watch it again.
Yeah, I probably would like it. I love Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, so I'm sure I would like it if I did it again.
Yeah, it's a little bit long, so it's kind of hard to sit down and dedicate that much time to that movie, but it's worth it. I like it. I've seen it countless times.
Do you have any like favorite movies or go-to movies?
You know what? I do have one go-to movie. No matter what my mood is, if I just need to throw on something.
I'm gonna judge you, so be ready.
You're gonna judge me. And now I can't even remember what it's called.
Oh, good. It must be a good
stumped
one.
Me.
Good. Let's just leave it at that. We don't want to know.
I'll send a note to my wife. I know that she knows.
Do you know who's in it?
Nope. I don't know the actors. I'll get it, and when I get it, you'll know. You've definitely seen it.
Okay, everybody hang around to find out Austin LeMay's favorite movie you can't remember.
I can't believe that I went completely blank on that.
I messed you up.
Yeah, you really threw a wrench in the gears on that one.
That must have been a really good movie though. All right, so it's about that. I'm sorry. God damn it, Tyler, ruining everything.
It was Event Horizon.
Oh, okay. That's with the guy from Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's like a whole.
I can't name a single actor in the movie, but yeah, it's the guy from Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that one time. That's super creepy movie.
Yeah, I can't even recall how many times I've seen it, but that's my go-to. Anything sci-fi, fantasy is pretty much my go-to.
Okay. Sci-fi. Have you ever seen Dark City? That's one I've always wanted to see.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen Dark City?
No, I just got it recently.
Oh, you're gonna like that one. That's
Okay.
that's a pretty trippy one. Actually, I can't even comment on it because I don't want to spoil it for you.
Okay. Well, maybe I need to watch that this weekend then.
Yeah.
I know we've got WandaVision coming out this weekend too. You gonna watch that?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I
So
just found out that it's 2 episodes.
yeah, they're gonna release 2 episodes Friday, right?
Yeah,
And then it's gonna be weekly. Is that an 8 or 10 episode season? Do you know?
I do not know. Let's see.
I hope it's a little bit longer because, man, Mandalorian goes by so quick. Even though it's week to week, it seems like the season's over in no time at all.
It's 9 episodes. So we got 8 weeks worth of episodes, basically 2 months.
And then what releases after WandaVision?
Is it the Captain America one?
Oh, I, don't know.
Falcon Winter Soldier?
Oh, I hope not. I'm not a big. You know what? I know that a lot of people think that Winter Soldier was one of the better Marvel movies. It's not for me. I'm not looking forward to the Winter Soldier show at all. I may not even watch it.
Huh. I mean, I personally am not super into it. Like Falcon doesn't really interest me and Winter Soldier doesn't really interest me, but I am into the MCU. So
Mhm.
I'll still give it a shot.
Dustin is absolutely going to murder me, but I don't like Captain America at all.
Like as a character, the
As a
movies.
character in the movies, zero interest all the way around.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really like that first one. The first Captain America movie is one of my probably like top 10 MCU movies, maybe even more like top 7.
Yeah. Well, you can have it.
Yeah. What do you like in the MCU then? Are you more of an Ant-Man guy or an Incredible Hulk?
Big Captain Marvel.
Really? No, you're not.
No, not at all. I like, believe it or not, Guardians of the Galaxy is probably way up there for me because I had no idea. I didn't have any idea who Guardians of the Galaxy were. And when that movie came out, it just blew my mind. I like the space aspect of everything. I really enjoyed that one. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah, I love the first one. It's funny because I didn't know anything either, and that movie made me like them. So that means a lot for just one movie. I didn't really like the second one though. I didn't like that the dude was like a planet or something.
Oh yeah, he was the father. I forget. His
Yeah,
name. Yeah.
I
What
thought
are you
that
going to
was
do?
really
They can't all be winners. I enjoyed it, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite. That's for sure.
I've really started liking Spider-Man Homecoming and Coming Home. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Homecoming. That was a good one.
Yeah. As much as I would say I didn't really love them when I first saw them, but they've just grown on me big time.
Yeah. And I'm glad to hear that you're a big Spider-Verse guy too. You mentioned that on one of your earlier videos.
Oh yeah, big time.
I can't get over it. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Where is it? Is it right there? Yeah, right there. Yeah, Spider-Verse it's one of my all-time favorite movies, honestly. I think it's like perfect. I don't know if there's one flaw in it.
I tried to come up with some wise answer. I couldn't do it. No,
it's fucking perfect.
Damn near close to a perfect film.
I'm almost sad that it is going to have a sequel. And not really, but a little bit because I'm worried that it's going to make it worse. But it's not going to make it worse. It's still there no matter what.
What do you mean make it worse? Like you think the second one's going to tank?
Like live up to the first one.
I don't know. I think they can do it.
I hope so.
So many different, universes in the Spider world. I think they're going to do a good job, especially if they have a heavy presence from Spider-Man 2099, which is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them, but that doesn't matter because I didn't really know anything about Miles either. So sign me up for whatever. You just hit a home run again, and I'm down. And I'd say the best comparison I can give is like Back to the Future because I think Back to the Future is like flawless too. I absolutely love it. And if I was alive then when it was coming out, I probably would have been worried about 2 and 3, but I love 2 and 3. So I'm hoping that they can like capture that same energy, just like Back to the Future did.
Yeah, so I grew up around that time, and they pretty much filmed all of those movies at the same time. So they actually released pretty close to one another. There wasn't a whole huge gap in between the movies, and so I remember. Yeah, Back to the Future is great. I didn't really care for the third one so much, but I'm just not a Western guy,
I agree with that. Western isn't my favorite, and that's my least favorite one. But I still think it like holds true to the whole story very well. And
well, ties everything together.
Yeah, I know they shot 2 and 3 at the same time, and originally 2 and 3 was going to be one movie. And then they decided to split it up, and I think they released them, I want to say like 6 or 7 months apart from each other, 2 and 3. Yeah. It was like really close together.
Well, making them 2 different movies was the right way to go. If they made it one movie, it probably would have just destroyed the whole franchise, honestly.
It would have been so long, too. It'd been like a 5-hour movie. I know Quentin Tarantino doesn't mind that, but most people can't sit still for 5 hours.
No, I don't think they would have made it a 5-hour movie. They probably would have over-edited it. And it would have just been a terrible movie all the way around.
Yeah, I can't imagine it edited down. All right, well, it's about that time. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
That's not it. I'm doing so good.
You're down.
So each week I give 3 fun comic book facts. And this week I've got some really good ones. Number 1, Spider-Gwen's real name also contains the name Gwen. And number 2, Penny Parker is a character who also is a spider person, and her name is a play on the name Peter Parker. And number 3, well, I don't have a third one this week, but maybe next week I'll have like a third one or maybe even an extra one since I only had 2 this week. How does Lee do that so fast? What an amazing person.
He's a professional.
I can't click anything that fast. So starting probably about a couple weeks from now, I'm going to send in my first submissions to CBCS and CGC because I have some signed books. And I just sent some off to comic_book_pressing, the sponsor of Burke Family 54 Comics. So I cannot wait to get those back. But I've got I went through my books and I picked out 50 that I wanted to get graded. And I just thought, what the fuck? How am I going to do this? Because I can't just send 50 in at once.
That's pricey.
Yeah, I know. I just don't even. This is why because Lee told me 6 months ago that I should start sending some in, and he wanted to give me some to send in. I said, no way, man, because I'm going to want to send in all the time, and it's going to cost too much fucking money. It's going to piss me off because I'm spending too much money, and now here I am. I picked 50 books.
Well, you got to balance it out. You got to send in some books that you plan on getting rid of. Do you sell a lot of books? Or
I don't sell anything.
You don't sell anything? Okay, so yeah, it's going to be pretty damn pricey. But if you can throw in a couple of books that maybe help balance out the cost of everything so that you can just add what you want and keep that in your collection, that would be the way to do it. So are you going to submit to CGC and CBCS at the same time?
Yes, I am.
Do a little bit of a timing comparison?
That wasn't the reason, but that's a good point. But I have some that are signed. That's the reason.
That's the only reason. Yeah, I would rather have a signed book just sit raw in my collection than have it send it in to CBCS. Because everything that I have signed is going to stay in my personal collection, and there's no reason for me to have it slabbed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I will say I've never had anything sold anything, but I am planning on selling stuff. After I picked out 50, I was like, all right, if I really want all these graded, I'm gonna have to sell some just to cover the cost. So I'm gonna sell some of my Something Is Killing the Children books because I have every printing of number 1. I'm definitely selling some of those. I'm going to sell some of my signed Something Is Killing the Children. I've got The Boys number 1, the first appearance of the 7, the first appearance of Stormfront, Canto number 1. I'd have to go through more, but that's like some of them I'm sending in.
Well, you can talk to me later about that Canto #1. I may take that off of your hands.
Okay.
But are you just not liking Something Is Killing the Children anymore? Why are you willing to get rid of all that now?
Basically, because I have so many, I just feel like I don't need all the printings of #1. It's just so many. I have every printing of #1. I have like 2 of the B cover of #1, the first printing. One of them signed by Tinian and Frizen. That would be like the one I'd want to keep because it's fucking Frizen and Tinian. I have one signed by Jay Lee, another one signed by Tinian. I have like the 6th printing of #1, which I think is a print run of like 2,500. That's signed by Tinian. That would be one I'd probably want to keep too. But I just have so many that I don't really see a reason to keep them all when I can help cover the cost of a bunch.
Yep, there you go. Being able to let things go, that's the tough part.
I know, it really is. Yeah, I didn't know you were looking for Canto #1.
I'm always looking for a little something.
You didn't either, did you?
You know what? I didn't actually get into Canto. A friend of mine got me into it. And I don't know if you saw that Canto.
Oh, yeah.
Spawn #1 homage that I drew. A friend of mine got me into Canto. So I'm going to send that off to him. I drew that for him.
Cool.
Yeah, I dig Canto.
I'm pulling it up right now because it's so cool.
Oh, don't bother. I got it right here. Hopefully it doesn't glare. I have it wrapped.
Oh yeah, that is sick. Dang, that's big.
So there. Yeah, it's on I drew it on a full regular 11x17 comic page board.
Yeah, that is fucking sick. I love that. Canto is amazing. Oh, speaking of Canto, I have this right here. I told Nick that I wanted this ornament, and it came out like right as I was in the air on a plane. So I asked him if he could pick me one up from Two Brothers Comics, and he grabbed himself one and me one too. And he just sent it to me.
Did he get himself the gold one?
He got the 2-pack of silver and gold, and he decided to keep the gold and give me the silver one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is it metal? Like, does it have weight to it?
Nope, it's plastic. I was wondering that too. It's very light. It
presents very well.
It does. It looks amazing. Awesome. I love everything about it. I'm a big ornament guy. I don't know if anyone's seen my ornaments, but I have tons of nerd ornaments. Me and Lisa have been collecting them for like a decade.
Speaking of nerd ornaments, I was actually blown away when you released that video of your Steamboat Willie pin collection.
Oh, yeah.
That came out of left field.
Yeah, I've been collecting Steamboat Willie pins for over 20 years. And I used to like go to Disney World and trade pins, and I've just always loved Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse, Disney movies. So it's just been like literally a lifetime of me even being able to remember anything. That's one of my first memories of Steamboat Willie pins.
Yeah, that's insane. My wife collects a lot of the pins. Anything Mickey she's all about it. But we would be at, Disneyland, Disney World, and she's just hopping to these little kiosks looking for pins. It's like, you're at Disneyland. Why are you focusing on these little pin kiosks all the time? And then, I came to realize some of those pins are worth a serious amount of money.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Like, I guess I don't really know if you want to know. It's kind of weird when people start talking pricing. I don't know if that's weird, but my one profile pin is like super sought out after, and I got it the week it came out for like $100. It's like over $1,000 for that pin, which just blows my mind. It's a pin. Like literally, it's a fucking pin this big that goes on a shirt or something.
We can't judge. We're spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars on folded pieces of paper.
Yeah, you're right. It's the same thing as collecting comics. It's just insanity. Like how do things like that, like paper and a pen, little piece of metal, go up that much in price? I don't know, but I'm never going to sell it. It's going to be something that'll stay with me till I die, or Lisa can sell it when I die, I guess. Whatever. So I noticed the last week we've gotten our first ever thumbs down in videos. And I know
That surprises me. I would have figured you and Lee would have gotten multiple thumbs down by now.
no kidding. But Jim, I know Jim always talks about how that's when you know you've made it, when people start hating on you. So we're ready, we're prepared.
Yeah. And yeah, once you have the haters, that's when you know you've made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figure haters will probably gravitate to us, if anything.
You give them a lot to hate.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, lighting books on fire. Not only that, it being a Last Ronin, lighting that on fire. Come on, man.
Yeah, Lee.
YouTube didn't just shut your channel down.
Hey, that was Lee. That was not me.
Well, then let's talk about that crazy haircut.
I think it looks good. It's a little chilly, though.
I agree. That was well done.
It was seriously so cold. I've not wanted to go outside, and now I'm just dying when I went outside yesterday.
Yeah, and forgive me if I'm giving away your location on the planet, but you're in the Midwest, right?
Yeah, Indiana.
Indiana, so it's pretty cold then.
Yeah, it's like 25 degrees right now.
Yeah, no, forget that.
It's not. That's not that cold, really. It's normally colder, but as I've gotten older, the cold has bothered me more and more.
Wait, your brittle old bones.
So I'm going to start reading a new story now that I'm done with Invincible. I was like, fuck, now I need something to power through read again. Because I was reading like 20 to 30 issues a week, basically. And now I think I'm going to start Black Hammer. Have you read Black Hammer?
Nope. No, not familiar with it.
All I know is it's Lemire and it's a superhero type story.
How many books is that?
I think it's 3 hardcovers, but I feel like it's like somewhere in the 60 range of issues. It's not that many.
So you should be able to power through that in no time.
Yeah, like saga type. I know there's a bunch of tie-ins and a bunch of like extended universe where they go into like other characters. I think there are an Invincible too, but I didn't read any of that.
Yeah, and aren't they supposed to come back with Saga?
Yeah, they are. I'd love to know when.
Yeah, me too. Because it's a husband and wife, right? That
Yeah.
can illustrate, do all of that.
Yeah, Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for that. I'm kind of surprised because I read it at the very beginning of last year. I want to say it was February, March. And I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe it'll start coming out soon. Well, now it's January of the next year. I haven't heard a peep out of it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know if you saw, but Punchline has been optioned for a show on HBO Max.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
Is it
I
gonna
could
be-
not.
I hope it's going to be the same art style and kind of, I guess, humor based. Maybe it won't fit Punchline, but as the Harley Quinn series was, have you watched any of that?
Yeah, I have. That's hilarious. I love that show.
I love the animation on that, so I hope it's in that kind of style, or at least a little bit darker.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to be animated. I would assume it's going to be animated.
Yeah, I would immediately imagine that it would be.
But I think it's really weird because she's like a podcaster. Like I was telling Lee that, and he was like, "Oh, that'll be a fun show. A villain that's a podcaster. What a boring premise."
Well, it kind of, because she started out, I guess it's been out for a while, right? We could spoil Punchline.
Oh yeah,
Where she was just kind of fixated on the Joker and was just trying to get behind why he does what he does, and then she slowly started to admire him more and more, right?
yeah. And then she like did a podcast about him and became attached.
Yeah, so I hope that they don't spend too much time on that and get right into the crime and all of the, her mixing up the new version of his toxin and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be villainous, not a build-up.
I personally don't give a shit about it. I'm hoping it's just good and it does whatever the hell it wants because I don't care about Punchline at all. At first, I was really hooked because it was right before all the books went away. So it got me excited about a new character, and then they went away. So I was like hung on it forever. And,
Yeah.
And now I don't care.
Oh, I don't know if you can see, but I've got There's some punchline. First appearance. I've got all of it. All
Yep.
9 books.
Do you have the 1 in 25, the purple one?
Yep, right there.
Okay. Because I have all those too, and those are some of the ones I'm sending in, and I was planning on selling.
Yeah, I like the punchline character. I just like somebody just mean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
no regard for anything.
Maybe the show could do it better than the comics have, even.
I hope so. But I had no idea that they were even doing a show, and I hope that it is animated because I think they could do a lot more with the animated if they try to get the right actor. It just seems like it's going to be so much work that it's just going to flop.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. So last week I was talking to Lee about some books, and he was telling me that he thought Dark Knight Returns is overrated.
I have no response to that.
What do you think? Do you like Dark Knight Returns?
Absolutely. Had he even seen it? Like, does he know anything about it?
Yeah, he knows it stuff. He's seen it. He's read it. Because that's what I said too. Because Carrie Kelly is like one of my favorite Batman characters, for sure. My favorite Robin.
Yeah, maybe he's just uneducated.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really like Lee here, so I was just wondering what you thought if I was crazy, because he thought I was crazy saying that I thought it was amazing. He's like, nah, it's not amazing. It's overrated. It's like, no, it's amazing.
As a matter of fact, Batman is the only thing that I truly follow in DC at all. I don't get into any of the other titles. It's just not for me. Although everybody's been recommending to read the Alan Moore Swamp Thing, so I'm that's going to be my next big read.
I have them all if you want them.
I've got them all. I've got them all already digital, so they're just sitting here waiting to be read.
All right. Well, if you want them physically, I've got them.
Yeah, send them to me. I'll take them for free.
Yeah, no problem. So they just announced Miles Morales Clone Saga is coming out. Do you know anything about that, or do you read Miles? Or
I haven't read a single Miles book.
I haven't either. But this it seemed like
I read some Spider-Verse books, that short six book series, but that's it. I don't know anything about any of his canon or storylines or anything.
Oh, here, Crudo says that Lobo is his favorite DC character. Did you read Dark Knight's Death Metal?
No, I couldn't get into the death metal stuff.
No, I couldn't either, but I still read it for some fucking reason. But Lobo was in it a little bit, and that was the best fucking part. I don't know why he wasn't a main character from the first Metal.
Lobo is probably the most underused character, I think. He's got a lot of great potential, but you don't hear about him or see him anywhere.
I think Lobo and Booster Gold are my two favorite unused DC characters. I would love to see more of both of them, even like a solo series from either of them. But with DC canceling everything, who knows if that'll ever happen? Right.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate with the way Disney is playing things out right now.
Yeah. Also, here's another topic I just saw. I saw it yesterday on Two Brothers, that Punisher logo. They're like talking about canceling the Punisher and taking away the Punisher logo and stuff.
Yeah, I commented on the video. I thought people just need to settle down.
That's the best way to put it. People just need to settle down.
Take a step back. I mean, we've got, I'm not going to go into any great detail, right? But we've got miscellaneous problems in this country. Now we're attacking comic book characters. Come on.
Yeah, I just like, it's a cool ass fucking logo, and it's a badass logo. So people that want to think they're badass, they put it on. That could be somebody raiding the Capitol. That could be a 12-year-old going to school. Like, it's really just a cool logo. So
absolutely. I agree 100% on that.
Yeah, that's all it is. And I can't believe that that ever got associated with Marvel in any way. I hope nothing comes of this. I couldn't even fucking believe it.
Has Marvel made a statement about it or anything like that?
Not that I've seen. Just that people have been going at him on Twitter, which I hate. Like, Twitter is my favorite form of social media, except for the toxicity of like people going at people. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, Twitter is just every crazy man's soapbox.
Oh God, Lee's in the chat. He says, "What the fuck is this?" We're talking Punisher. They're talking about getting rid of the Punisher logo.
Isn't he camping? Shouldn't he be fighting giant snakes and alligators right now?
Yeah, Lee's camping or something. Who knows? He's in Australia. I think everyone in Australia is always camping. It's just like a big campsite.
He's just sitting on his porch right now, and that's camping.
Yeah. I'm sure he's drinking. What's up, Gray Man? How you doing? You didn't miss anything. This is the start of the show. We're going to start over from here.
Yep, take it from the top.
Yeah. Lee, if you want to hop on, you can, because we'll end the stream the second you get on.
Well, if Lee is watching, now is probably a good time. I actually have a complaint.
Oh, good.
So I won this T-shirt from you guys a while ago, and it came damaged. There's something wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
So in true whack style, I'm going to fix it.
Good.
Because I don't want you guys to be putting out bad products or anything like that. So
Yeah, we would never want that. So I'm glad you're fixing it. I'm glad you're willing to fix it.
yeah, so we're going to take care of that right now. Here we go.
Look at that.
Oh, better.
Yep. It's me and Austin on the Whack Comics shirt. This is what Whack Comics is. This was my plan from the beginning to take over Whack Comics. As soon as Lee went camping, I knew he'd go eventually because he's Australian. So I was like, as soon as he gets, I'm going to change all the passwords. I'm going to change everything. So here I am. And here's Austin, the new Whack Comics duo.
Here we go. So
And
unfortunately,
the first shirt.
get all of your merchandise reprinted, the logo redone, but it's fixed now.
It is redone. You just did it.
There you go.
What's up, two bros? I always wondered, me and Lee were talking whenever they comment, we always wonder who it is.
Usually, once you get a few comments in, you can figure out it's usually Dustin.
It's usually, yeah, unless it's late at night.
But
Then it's Nick.
Yeah, whoever it is, Nick or Dustin, you're just in time. We were talking about the whole Punisher logo debacle because they put out a video. Uh-oh, here he comes.
What's up, Lee?
This shit, man? You fucking kidding me?
What?
What the fuck is going on? What the
What's
fuck?
going on? What?
Gone camping for one night and you fuck me over like this? The fuck is this? Fuck,
I
man.
told you, I'm taking over the channel.
Can't believe this shit. I fucking can't believe you, cunt. I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck you, cunt.
I told you. This is my channel. I'm king of the castle.
I want to know
Poor
what's
Lee.
going on with that hat.
I don't know. It looked so good on him. You should wear it more often. Oh, Legion thought you were going to cut the sleeves off. Team no sleeves. Maybe next episode. Use a super sharp comic book corner.
Yeah, I'll fashion something out of a comic book to cut the sleeves off.
God, you have so many slabs behind you. I'm just like looking at them like, damn, man, that is sick.
There's a few. Yeah. I try to keep it around 65, and then I'll start to sell some off.
65. Oh my God. I've read like the first 35 issues of Spawn. I thought it was good, but it just felt a little long-winded for me. His style of writing.
Yeah, I get that. Because he's building a whole world. Right?
Oh, for sure.
And he's very progressive. Obviously, Todd McFarlane likes to control everything that he does. So there have been like guest writers and stuff like that, but he goes, the way it started and where it's at now is just way, way different. So it's definitely evolved, but I mean, it's been going on for almost 30 years now. That's insane.
Do you have a complete run?
I'm working on a complete run. Unfortunately, I'm still maybe like 100 issues that I don't have.
Mm. Yeah, I have the complete run of The Boys, and after I got it, I was like, dang, that was a lot of work for like. Now I have it. Now what?
Yeah. How many issues were there?
I want to say it was 70,
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
that's not too bad. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know. I've never heard of The Boys until the TV show came out.
Same. I watched the first season and I watched it 4 more times, and I said I have to read this, and I read it in like a week, and I got them all. It's like my favorite season 1 of all time.
Yeah, it's really good. Raider Bear Comics just went up a whole couple notches in my book.
Wow, the greatest story ever told in comics. I do really like it. Even my slightly negative say it's just long-winded for me, it doesn't mean it was bad. I just felt like there were sometimes where he wrote a whole page of dialogue, like a whole page of all writing, and then I like went to the next page. I was like, I really like could have skipped that entire page.
Yeah, in the earlier books, he used to do that where it looked like news reporters on different channels. Remember that? And it was just heavy dialogue trying to tell a whole story before he actually got into the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff. But in the later books, it dies down a little bit, but then sometimes he'll throw out an issue that's just heavy dialogue. You just got to deal with it.
Crudo says Sin City. I've never read Sin City, but I've seen the movie.
Yeah, I've seen the movies. There was 2 of them, right? I think there was 2.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, I really dug the movies, but I've never read the comic books either.
Here's Lee. I hate you, Tyler. You ruined my camping experience. I can't believe you'd betray me like that. Shut up, Lee. Go camping.
He should have known.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do some episodes though, and he's probably gonna find himself a kangaroo and put a comic book in his pouch like I suggested.
If he actually did something like that, that would be incredible.
I don't know why he wouldn't. He sees them every day.
Is that true? I don't know that to be true.
What?
Are there really kangaroos like hopping around?
Yeah, there are.
That's insane.
Yeah, there for sure are. He doesn't see him every day as far as he's told me, but he definitely sees them.
That's crazy.
Just like those lizards and snakes. I don't know how often he sees snakes. I need to ask him that. I do know I just saw a video where there's a ghost tunnel in the like city he lives in, where if you like go in the tunnel, somebody was killed in the tunnel and you can like hear screams. I need to ask him about that too. He'll tell us about it. But
we got to get a camera strapped to him.
Yes.
That's how you get the likes.
A Whack Comics episode from a horror tunnel in Australia.
Lee being murdered in a dark tunnel.
Yes, Lee does camp counterclockwise. So when he's like camping, he cooks different and he has to start the fire differently than we do. All kinds of stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll even go to Australia and meet Lee. I don't want to, but I might have to.
It would probably be easier to bring Lee here.
Why do you say that?
I have no idea. Well, because it would be his problem, right? He would have to go through all the pain in the ass
that's true.
traveling.
It'd be easier for me, yeah.
Yeah. And plus, have him come out while there's like a big con going on or something like that. That makes more sense. You guys can get more done.
Yeah, he's been to tons of cons over there. I've never even been to one.
You've never been to a con at all?
No, not at all. Last year was like the first year. I'd say the last 2 years are the first 2 years I've read pretty heavily in the comics. And then last year I really, really dove deep on it. So I just have never done it. I've never gone anywhere. I don't really travel a whole lot either.
Oh, man.
So maybe I need to. I probably would have this year if there was one.
Yeah, unfortunately, C2E2 is slotted for December. And the last place you want to be in December is Chicago.
Yeah, no shit.
No way. I mean, I was really looking forward to going to C2E2, but I'm not doing it in December. No way.
Yeah, even just having any con, but then it's going to be in December and it's slotted so far away. God, hopefully it even happens.
Yeah.
Anything happens.
Yeah, I don't know what the next big convention is, but hopefully we can get something put together. Because I don't mind even traveling out east and doing something like that.
It would be super cool if a bunch of the YouTubers like went to the same one. That'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Got to meet up.
But everyone is scattered all across the country. Well, all around the world, actually.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody figured out like a good meetup con, yeah, I'm there for sure.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would so be there. Here, Raider Bear said that their biggest con is equal to our smallest. I know you guys have some big people, though. Lee has a bunch of really cool stuff. He's met like Millie Bobby Brown. He's met Stan Lee. He meets Tom Taylor every time because he lives there. I think that's fucking cool because I've never been to any. So
you got to get out to those cons, man. They're a good time.
I know. What have you been to?
I typically just stay at. We have a big one here in Phoenix called Phoenix Fan Fest. We get some pretty big names out here, so I usually stay local. I haven't been to any big con. I'm looking forward to, like I said, C2E2. I'd like to do that. I like to do New York Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con is not any desire of mine.
Me neither.
I don't want to do any of that. That just seems like work and pain. But the biggest thing that worries me about these big cons is I don't want to travel somewhere because it's going to limit, books and stuff that I purchase, because I don't want to have to either ship that stuff back to myself or even bring it on a plane or something like that. These are the things that I worry about because I buy, I'll buy like a big statue or something like that. I don't want to have to worry about shipping all that stuff home.
I've never thought about that because I've never been to one, but that is a big factor. All the stuff you buy and then can't even get it home easily.
Yeah, if you're going there to just dress up as your favorite character and do cartwheels up and down the aisles, well, hey.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Man, I'm book hunting, statues. My wife is a collector too, so she's going up and down the aisles. Artist Alley is huge. We pick up a lot of custom artwork and stuff. So it's just I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking pain. Well, I think we're going to end it here. We always end about an hour. So thanks everyone for coming. And hopefully we'll see you again soon, maybe even with Lee. I don't know, but this is the new Whack Comics team. There I am with Austin's back of his head. And have a good one, everybody.